Thank you everyone for coming this evening to hear what I have to say on the subject of psychic sleep. It's a practice that I first came across in 2004, and it's been a part of my toolbox over that whole period. And it's one that I turn to increasingly, and it is actually now my daily practice. And so I'm just going to start by giving you just a little bit of background and context as to what the practice is and what differs it from other practices that you may have come across. This is a practice from the yogic wisdom tradition, which is between 5 and 10,000 years old. It's in Sanskrit, it is called Yoga Nidra, which you may have heard that term. It also gets translated as yogic sleep or psychic sleep, and it's also known as sleep meditation. It is a meditation, but we're not going to be learning any meditation techniques that you can take home and practice. This is a form of guided meditation. But what makes it a special form of guided meditation is that I'm going to guide you through a series of exercises that will trigger the falling asleep reflex in your body. That's quite significant because when we go to sleep, when we enter a sleep cycle, we go from the waking state where our brains can be as active as around 100 cycles per second, all the way through all the different brainwave states, but kind of through the waking state, which is equivalent to the conscious mind, down into what we call the dreaming state, which is equivalent to the subconscious and unconscious mind, right down into what they call deep sleep state, which we could think of as the collective unconscious, and which is really what people are referring to when they talk about the delta brainwave state. What I think is very powerful about this practice, if you think about a traditional meditation technique, which may involve breath and mantra, and there are lots of techniques, and I'm not passing judgment on all of these, they all have benefits, but we kind of start out up here in the waking state, and then we effort through focusing on our breath or through the use of a mantra to drop down into a lower brainwave state. And that's a technique. But what the beauty of psychic sleep is that we're trying to harness our own sleep cycle. So our bodies effortlessly guide us right all the way from the waking state through all of the brainwave states, all the way down, from gamma and beta, through alpha into theta, and all the way down to the delta brainwave state. So we're tapping into the wisdom of our own bodies to take us into the deepest states of meditation.